Hey friends, hey Fadigans customers. Thanks you guys for tuning in again. We hope you enjoyed our first post about conifers and all you learned from Bob about that. We were just joking, should we call this the Bob and Becky show? We don't know. We feel like we need a name, so maybe you guys can help us out with that. But anyway, we wanted to give you the next thing to hunt for. This is something both my kiddos love to find, and they actually had a lot of questions for my dad, who's their grandpa, and so we decided to do a post about moss.
So moss is a low-growing plant that usually grows in the shade or a damp area. You don't usually see it on the sun in a sunny spot, although you can. Now, this is a piece of moss, which I'm sure looks familiar to you. Many of your parents have this in their lawn, and they're trying to figure out how to get rid of it. It's there because moss doesn't prevent grass from growing. It grows in a spot where the grass is having trouble, which is usually shady. It can be because the ground is not very fertile, or it's really wet, or maybe the pH isn't right. But moss grows in lots of spots. It can grow on stones, it'll grow on rocks, it'll grow on the lawn. But it's an easy thing to find. It's kind of soft. It really is almost kind of soft. But usually it's there for a reason. It doesn't prevent the grass from growing. It grows in a spot where the grass is having trouble. But if you hunt around, you can probably find many different types of moss. Some of them have a little longer growth than others. And there's even one in New Zealand that has growth that's up to 20 inches tall. Now, we don't see anything like that around here. Around here, it's very short. You can even find it on the bike path, sometimes in sunny areas, but usually in the shade.
Can you find it growing on a rock?
Yeah, although you have to watch, though. Maybe one time we'll talk about lichens. Lichens are much more common on rocks because lichens are that sort of grayish, greenish, sort of scaly-looking substance that grows on a tree branch or on a rock, but it doesn't take anything from the tree. It just uses it for support. So there's a difference between, a moss is not a lichen, it's not an algae, but it's a different type of plant. But it's easy to find if you go out and look for it.
Okay. So we hope you guys go out and find some moss. If you want, post the pictures of the moss that you find. And again, feel free to ask us any questions. Make sure you put the questions in the comments section. Don't send us messages. We won't see those quite as quickly. And we'll get back to you with answers as soon as we can. And we hope you tune in to our next scavenger hunt. Happy hunting. Bye.